Hey guys, it's Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com again. Welcome to another episode of Realtor Talks with Gary Wong. Today I want to talk about selling your home. 3 tips not to leave a bad impression. Okay, the first tip is that there's a lot of conventional methods. A lot of people do decluttering and all these things staging their home, and there's a lot of conventional methods to not leave a bad impression. But here are some unconventional methods that you might not have heard of. Okay, the first is bake cookies. You're like, what? Bake cookies? What do you mean bake cookies? Well, the thing is, it reminds me of a story. When I was taking my clients out to Surrey, and we were checking out some places in Surrey, and then we went to an open house. And in the open house, we go in, and it's clean, obviously, and then we're like, what's that smell? And we realized that it smelled like baked cookies. And then we walk in and we look at the oven in the kitchen, and yeah, sure enough, there were some cookies inside, and it just made it had this really nice pleasant smell. Have you ever walked into a bakery and you're like, smells good? So one of the unconventional methods of helping yourself leave a good impression for buyers. Why don't you bake some cookies or bake some bread, and then just leave it in the oven, and then the smell would just fill the entire home. And the people, when they go in, they're all looking for an experience. Actually, have you ever gone to open houses and it's just so cold? The heat's not turned on, and it's there's no, it just feels really cold, and it smells like there's some odors or whatever, or maybe it just smells like paint, or it's not, doesn't have that warm feel. But whenever you go to Starbucks, you have that smells like fresh brewed coffee, and don't you have that nice, I want to stay here and sit down and read a book, and you have that comfortable feeling. Same when you're listing your home, try to do things that make buyers feel good and comfortable in your home. One thing, bake cookies, fresh scented candles, remove all the cat odors, dog odors, maybe play soft music in the background. Have you ever noticed coffee shops, they always do that? Why? They want to have this inviting environment. Try to create emotion. Okay, number 2, everybody knows about staging. Oh, hiring a professional staging company is like a few $1,000s and all that stuff. So what about do-it-yourself staging? Have you ever been to IKEA? You realize why they always stage it so nicely. Like a 500 square foot space, they can make it look like $1 million. They make it look so welcoming, and there's wall mounted shelving and all that stuff. Actually, it's very cheap to do that. That's IKEA's strategy. They want you to think that it's very easy to do that and very inexpensive. Actually, when you, not only do you declutter and depersonalize, take away your personal photos and your Canucks jerseys and all that stuff that's on the wall, try to decorate it, cheaply, inexpensively. Do it yourself staging, and make it look like a show home, that really makes a difference, It really makes a difference to buyers. Again, it creates that emotion and that experience. So the buyers go in, they smell the nice cookies or coffee smell, or the music, and then your furniture's all staged, like your own furniture. You just stage it properly. You can go to presentation centers, pre-sale presentation centers for ideas and that kind of stuff. Use that kind of strategy. Number 3, minor upgrades and detailing. I work with a buyer, and he's so this buyer was really picky. Go in, hey, there's a scratch on this wall. Oh, there's chipped here. I need it repainted here. That all affects what offer they're gonna write on that property. So when it came down to me and my buyer sitting down to write an offer, he's like, oh well, I gotta take time out of my job to take time out of my work to hire a painter and a contractor. Oh, the faucet's leaky, I gotta switch that. Oh, that's all gonna cost money. So I'm gonna write a lower offer. Get all those minor upgrading, detailing done. And fix all that. If there's a chip in the wall or chip in this and that, fix it all. If your hot water tank is really old, it's gonna break down, replace it. All those minor stuff, fix it so the buyer has no reason. They go in, they're beautiful music, smells great, it's staged nice, it's well maintained. The seller must have taken good care because there's no chips there. They have a good feeling. Just like when you buy a car, you want a car that's been well maintained. Same with a house. Try to use these methods. I hope that was value added for you. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com. Subscribe below, comments. Have a great day. Bye.